Alright, I decided to at least play for a little bit longer before I end off here. It's finally time for our provincial army to start getting some cutting-edge tanks. The fortifications are coming along nicely too. I hope the end result will please you, Lord Eustace. You guys are so damn creepy. Please be careful on your way back, Lord Eustace. There is a civilian rest area over that way, so please do make use of it if you wish. Yeah, no thanks, I'm out of here. Let's make our way back.
Wait.
Oh boy, what do you have to say this time?
What is the meaning of this?
Does he mean the situation here? About how they're, gathering tanks and the upgrades to the fort?
Machias?
If we were on the border with Crossbell or the Republic, maybe I could understand. But why does the provincial army here need state-of-the-art tanks?
Okay, yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Not to mention anti-air defenses and countless other fortifications.
Yeah, they're doing a lot here. They are doing a lot here. This is valid. This is valid coming from Machias. But at the same time, there's so much going on that obviously they don't really understand. But the noble, we got the noble faction against, Osborne. It's just a lot of stuff that you don't really see because it's under the radar. Like, it's slowly building.
It's utter madness.
Machias.
He makes a good point.
Can you truly be so ignorant?
Damn. The way he said that was crazy.
This is the reality of the present situation within the Empire. Tensions between Osborne's reformist faction and our noble faction grow worse by the day.
Yeah.
Though admittedly, it's been happening mostly under the surface, away from the eyes of the general populace. But this is just one of the many ways that conflict is manifesting itself.
I'd heard rumors, but
no doubt my father was the one who ordered these fortifications.
Who's surprised by that?
I have no intention of giving any comments of my own on his decision.
You don't really have to. Not like we're gonna make you answer it.
But if you wish to lodge a complaint, I'm quite happy to listen. So?
Besides, you could I can't exactly say we can pinpoint how you feel, but the way you've been looking since we got here, it's pretty obvious where your stance may be.
No, it's fine. The sun's going down. We should get back to Berehard.
yeah.
Let's go then.
Oh man, this is gonna be a long ass run back, isn't it? Nope, let's get started. I'll save you guys the hassle. Just cut. Ooh, damn, the sun's already setting. Well, what is that? At first I thought it was a monster, but it sounds like a siren. Wait, did Ring read that dialogue? I guess he didn't. He said, "What's that?" It sounds like a siren. It seems to be coming from the fort. Man, we just left the fort though. What do you see, V? V, what's... What is it? What the hell is that? What is that? It looks... Is that a girl on it? What? Is that a little girl? What is that? It looked like the combat that thing, that combat shell or whatever it was called, it looks similar to that Instructor Sarah summoned. You guys know what I'm talking about during the practical exam? She was flying in the air on it. What was that? Are birds like that coming around here? Imbecile. That was no bird. Looked like someone was riding on it. Yeah, I think it was a child actually. Yeah, she looked very small, like Fee. No, she could have been smaller than Fee. What? Are you certain? I mean, you guys didn't see it? Going by the build, yeah. I didn't get a good look at the face, so I can't be 100% sure, but I think so. Yeah, for me, it looked like a little girl or something. Could be a little boy. It's hard to tell. I can only see the small figure. Unbelievable. What? They didn't see that? Well, I mean, I guess. Lord Eustace, were you on your way back to Bereard? What is all this commotion? What is the meaning of that siren? Well, you see, moments ago we became aware of an intruder in Aurochs Fort. That was the intruder? The kid? You don't mean the silver thing that flew past us? You saw it. Which direction did it go? It flew off to the southwest mere moments ago, at a rather significant speed. Damn, if you'll please excuse us. Do take care, Lord Eustace. An intruder got into the fort? How? And a kid at that. That looked like a small child. It's crazy that they were flying. They won't catch it. It does seem unlikely. What could that have been, though? That's a very good question. What's capable of flying that's not an airship? I've never heard of any flying device besides one. This is a matter for the army. We should trust in them to handle it. We're students visiting here for our studies. We're under no obligation to do the provincial army's job for them. Besides which, we have our hands full with our own task. Well, that is true, but it would do no harm to mention this incident in our report. It is noteworthy after all. Yeah. On another note, my shoulder seems to have healed completely. I feel ready to rejoin the front line. Are you certain? I find it hard to believe such a significant injury could heal so quickly. You have some kind of alien constitution? I'm pretty sure I don't. I think Emma's grandmother's medicine was really just effective. Yes, that must be it. I'm just glad you're alright. Ring can now be placed in the active battle party once more. If you wish to set him as the leader, place him back in the party via the encampment.
We're finally back.
About time.
My feet are killing me.
It makes me, that brings back memories to the time that Ellie and Tia were struggling to keep up with Randy and Lloyd. I'm glad we're back though. That's quite the run. I like the view though, especially during this, you know, evening. Now look at that sky. Just about sundown. I guess that means our field study activities are done for the day. Thank goodness for that. I'm exhausted. And I'm starving. Oh. Whatever that strange flying object was, it doesn't seem to have come anywhere near the main thoroughfare, at least. Fortunately not. The city wouldn't be this calm if it had. Yeah, it's probably long gone by now. We should head back to the hotel before it gets dark. There's a lot to put in our daily reports today after all. I mean, aren't you guys gonna eat first? Indeed. We can figure out how best to summarize today's events over dinner. Gotta get some food in our girl's stomach right here. They're still talking? My lady, may I suggest that we... White mink fur would undoubtedly go well with my brooch, don't you agree, Forster? Why, of course. As I expected, we spent the entire day here. My lady's ability to focus on conversing for such an extended period of time truly is impressive. Oh yes, I meant to ask, did you happen to see that new product at the boutique? That white color would certainly go well with my brooch. I must get my hands on it. Oh, I quite agree. I myself happen to be raising some minks on our land. Wild white minks are extremely rare, after all. We got some talking to do. Let's go inside. All of the nobles here in Berea Heart are known for their keen sense of aesthetics. We're always updating our lineup to reflect their current tastes. We do claim to serve their needs, so striving for perfection is a must. I trust in my eye for quality, so please take the time to pursue our products. I'm certain they will please you. Welcome to Henderson & Co. Can I interest you in some fruit as an evening snack? We can even deliver it straight to your mansion should you desire. We have some fresh and delicious fruit in stock today. That won't be necessary. It's been getting nice and warm lately, so I'd like to get the mansion thoroughly clean. Perhaps I'll air out the entire mansion out once the party's over. Yes, that sounds like a fine plan. I have to run it by the master when I get back. I've spotted the provincial army's armored tanks in town more than a few times recently. Their presence seems to be for more than just patrolling now. There seem to be a frequent military exercises taking place at Aurochs Fort too. It's all cause for concern. The provincial army seems to be unusually active lately. Of course, worrying about it isn't going to accomplish much. The number of nobles here in Berea Heart is staggering, isn't it? I came from Heimdall to study up on fashion, but I still can't get used to it. My heart always starts racing whenever I pass by them on the street too. I lived here for years now, but I still can't get used to it. Perhaps it's more of an issue with the nobles themselves than the city. True, or issue with yourself as well. It's not uncommon for books from the Middle Ages to be found here in Berea, but with all the ancient mansions, those books are then brought to the store for us to handle. So please feel free to bring us any you believe are suitable. We'll gladly buy them off you should they deem so. You won't find a finer selection of antique books in the city, guaranteed. Hunting is perhaps the most noble of pursuits. It allows us to travel our lands and take everything in wild, engaging in fierce battles with wild beasts. Oh, just thinking about it makes my blood boil with excitement. Court fencing is the preferred style of the swordsmanship for nobles here in Erebony. It is a graceful yet powerful style which relies on the use of one-handed sword. Another famous school of swordsmanship would be the Aurochs school, favored by knights. The Aurochs school, favored by knights. Laura, huh? But Nora is, Nora. Laura is very knightly, which is why I was saying, like, I was bringing up Aryan Road with the knight stuff. However, unlike court fencing, the Aurochs school is practiced by both nobles and commoners alike. Naturally, it's the most prevalent sword style here in Berea too. Yep, because our boy Eustace is all about that. Yeah, so we got some conversation we need to take care of. One of the provincial army's armored cars made its way towards the guardhouse at a high speed not long ago. That's rather ungraceful of them, even if something does seem to have happened. The provincial army's actions reflect upon the province they serve. I hope they realize this. Many of us servants here in Berea come from the outskirts of the Croissant province. I came here about 3 years ago myself. The pay here is definitely higher than you could expect from any other part of the country. There are plenty of mansions here in Berea and the pay is good too. I even have the chance to meet people from the hometown from time to time, so I'm rather happy with this job. This city is so elegant. Sure, we might have hit a snack or two, but I'm still glad we came. We tried to stay over at a place called Hotel Esmeralda, but turns out you need to reserve a room or have someone's referral if you don't have a peerage. Those nobles here really are something else. The control tower's orbital radar happened to pick up something resembling a huge bird earlier. It was heading towards the outskirts of the town at a rapid speed too. There was a bit of panic. They said that it was an approximately 3 arcs in length. Maybe it was some sort of large monster. It might have been some sort of large monster. We do gotta turn in that quest. So we just gotta avoid going to the hotel. The highway can be dangerous after sundown, so try to stay away if possible. I've heard rumors of the provincial army strengthening its forces lately, however. Perhaps the highway will become safer as a result. You can all rest easy knowing that. Let's just go ahead and talk to everyone outside first. Duke Cayenne of the Lemare province, who is effectively the faction's leader, is said to be quite the gaudy one. Meanwhile, Duke Alberea believes that he stands above all others. Those two get along as well as oil and water. It's interesting to see two dukes in opposition to one another. Of course, those of us here will always take Duke Alberea's side. Oh my, the sunset makes the city even more beautiful. I agree. I can't miss this opportunity to take a picture. This city really is pretty, but it's taken a toll on my heart. There are so many nobles and I keep getting assaulted by nerves whenever we pass by one. No. Come along now, Vino. It's time for us to go home. Kashoo! I'm acting like an airship, can't you tell? Yeah, I can. Speed up, Kashoo! We're gonna avoid going that way. Dun, 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 dun. One's social standing is irrelevant where faith in Adios is concerned. A certain turning point in my life led me to believe this too. While the class system may be prevalent within Arabonia, it does not serve as the means to judge people's value. In the end, we are all equal. Okay, Sister Tatiana, let them know. The Mass here truly was an entirely different experience from elsewhere. There was much to learn from Archbishop's sermon, too. Well, that truly was a fantastic Mass. I'd like to come along every day during my stay here. Our only enemy is our lack of faith. Today's Mass was as splendid as always. As such, I must continue to offer my prayers. No one here seems to have seen anyone resembling Lady Annabelle either. Perhaps she truly isn't here in Berea after all. The very least I could do for now is pray for her safety. I mean, the last time I seen her, sir, she was in Celtic, but she left. Berea Cathedral has a long history behind it. As a result, it has played a role in wars too. Many people fled here to seek shelter during the War of the Lions. It was they who painted the fresco on the wall here even. I do hope you could feel all the emotion that must have poured into its creation. While it may serve as an interesting sight for tourists nowadays, many emotions were poured into this painting. I do hope you can all feel them. Dun, 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 da, 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 hey. This is the guy. Da, da, dun, 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 da, da, da. This restaurant's pretty popular among nobles. Emmett's cooking is good enough to lead the most influential ones quiet while they appreciate just how good it is. Makes me proud to be a student. I hope I can match your skills one day. There's not a person in the world who can say a bad thing about Hammett's cooking. I'm sure you'll get there. The study of cooking in pursuit of new tastes is never ending. Even I still continue to learn new things. Continuing to pursue new knowledge is what allows me to satisfy the noble's ever-changing tastes. This is the first time we've had such an extravagant date. This might be the only time we get to do so, too. The owner noticed I wasn't doing so well and taught me some table manners. I have to admit that was a lifesaver. It's really expensive here, but the staff is kind. I'm glad I chose this place in the end. I'm glad to hear that, George. I don't like your name, though. Gives me PTSD. Oh, that one letter, that one E is saving you. Isn't that other guy, Theresa's father? Are you sure you're alright with sitting down here on the first floor? You are nobility, after all. Worry not, my family isn't exactly influential. That aside, let's get down to business. I actually received an order. Oh, that's wonderful news. Your negotiation skills are exceptional. I'm Dallas my home, after all. I have a few connections here and there. Regardless, I'm pleased to see that I could be of some help to you. And maybe it's not, because that dude last time wasn't all that nice. Your head really does serve as a collection of random facts. Watch out, dear, your sauce is starting to drip everywhere. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. Maro, do you know what the Cruisin' Province most defining trait is? Enlighten me. It's the fact that it's the closest province to Calvert, our sworn enemies. There was once a road that led east of Bereahard all the way to Calvert. That road is long gone, however, and now the area is home to Aurochs Fort. Interesting. Our second floor is the exclusive use of those who are nobility. We apologize, but everyone else must remain on this first floor. I'll go where I want to go. Okay, now this is her, Pops. Are they wearing the same outfit? I think they are. It's the same model. You know about the attitude commoners from Heimdall have towards us nobles, do you not? Meanwhile, my daughter's at the age where she's highly impressionable. I understand what you mean. You want her friend to at least be someone who realizes their place within our class system. Exactly. There seem to be more and more people with ties to the reformers entering the academy too. My concern is she's at the age where she's easily influenced. I hope that's what he said, because I did press it and I didn't mean to. I won't have any complaints if our friend is at least knows her place as a commoner. Oh boy, I wouldn't be able to deal with you. I try not to be too concerned. It'd be a shame to let all this perfectly good food go to waste after all. It's almost dinner time. I hope you all enjoy your meals. Greta is always so sweet. Oh Lord Eustace, why'd I assume you've... That's correct. Here. Eustace handed over the pink salt. Thank you very much. Allow me to hand over this as your reward then. You received this silver hourglass. Refusing to accept it would be rather rude, I suppose. Thank you very much. My apologies for our rudeness earlier. It's kind of amazing how much their attitudes change for uses. Well, there's no denying the influence his family holds here. Quest to dig through the bath salts completed. Thank you so much for getting us some pink salt. We'll be sure to use it tonight. Thank you very much. Don't sweat the technique. Ugh. I wonder where the blue blanc go. I'm genuinely surprised they didn't do anything here to a big high degree and make us have a quest. My son is losing his patience. He's ready to get started on some real work, but it doesn't pay to be hasty. Until he can truly feel the soul of the material he works with, I couldn't possibly leave the shop in his hands. The success of an artisan shop hinges entirely on their skill as a craftsperson. My son is still nowhere near ready to handle that kind of responsibility. My dad's a real stickler when it comes to his work. It's been 10 years since I started training, and he still refuses to teach me anything but the basics. Adios only knows when he's actually gonna let me have the reins. I need to get back to my training as soon as we close up shop for the night. Adios only knows when my dad will trust me with his work, but Heimdall wasn't built in a day, I suppose. As nice as Christie's is, all the stores here are worth visiting too. They cost a fair bit, but we managed to get some nice things here. I found plenty of good deals during my shopping spree. It's good to hear. Those guys over at Aurochs Fort know how to make insane demands. I just finished up an order for a grand total of 50 orbital amplifiers for them. We're not sure what they plan on using all these for, but I'm starting to get sick of their attitude. You and me both. I get real sick of them. I get sick of nobles in general. Welcome. Are you here for a meal or for lodging? If it's the latter, then please check in quick. There are many traveling merchants like me nowadays thanks to the tax increase. The fact that people can use the Transcontinental Railroad to import foreign goods, it doesn't help either. Oh well, there's no sense in complaining. That's not going to change anything. Heimdall seems like it'd be much more profitable, but I've got a regular customer here now. I wouldn't want to just leave them. Okay. I heard Count Gordy visit Turner's store today. He's pretty infamous for making really outrageous demands from time to time. Well, that probably sums up most nobles, to be fair, Duke Alberea included. Damn. Don't let it bother you though. It's crazy to say don't let it bother you though after you just said that about his pops in front of him. That's crazy. Dude's a menace. Uh-oh. Well, look like Pops right here is about to be screwed. But it looks like Clarice has found a tailoring shop. I'm closing up because it's almost time for dinner. I'll close the shutter once those customers leave. Yeah, I've got plenty of people working here that I need to pay. And so I gotta up the prices there on everything, much as I hate to do so. If you want to complain to someone, take it up with our lovely Duke, who thought it'd be a good idea to raise taxes. Understandable. Did I just hear that correctly? My, that sort of price befits a dress worn by Princess Alphen herself. Princess Alphen. Olivier's sister? Right? Yeah, because I think in the intro, yeah, her name was Alphen Rice Arner. So Olivier's sister. Thankfully, my daughter realizes we're not the richest family and will give up on getting it made. Are you sure about that? You will, won't you, Clarice? Please do not ignore your father's desperate pleas here. Goodness, I had no idea it would be so expensive. My apologies, but the material you have there requires some very special work. We've also had to raise our prices recently due to the tax increases. As such, we really can't take up the job without an upfront payment of 80,000 mira. How troublesome. I didn't know who was here. I didn't know if it was a chick or a guy. I apologize, man. Oh well, I'm sure father can strut his position as a noble and gather the mirror out for me by the end of the day. Once he does, we can come back here tomorrow and finally get my dress made. Uh-oh. There's little issues with the customer's order, you see. I truly am sorry, but the price of custom-made clothing has risen recently. Oh, please don't mind us. Feel free to pursue our wares. Oh, she's gotten this far. I'm kind of rooting for her to get what she wants at this point. Oh, man, the day's almost over already. I guess I'll close the gate and make my way back then. Last area we need to visit. What would you like to have for dinner then, sir? Not entirely sure. I don't seem to have much of an appetite, truth be told. Perhaps you should partake in a light meal instead then. How does roasted duck with some truffles for dessert sound? Quite fine, let's go for that. Doesn't sound light to me. Perhaps for a greedy noble it is. Perhaps my appetite was affected by that stone. Royce, don't forget the wine. A good meal is always accompanied by some 62-year-old El Voyelle. Very good, sir. On top of being an avid art collector, Master Gordy also considers himself a gourmet. Preparing food for him is always a hassle due to this. Okay, let's make our way out of here. Oh, it's Grandma. Alright then, I should be making my way back home now. I wouldn't want the delicious meal that my butler is no doubt in the middle of preparing to go to waste. No, Bootsy is too cute. Good day, everyone. There's nothing out of the ordinary to report at the guardhouse. Right, but I'm thinking that soon, we're gonna have to deal with you guys sooner or later. Just watch. There will always come a time where you have to get involved with the provincial army. It's beginning to get dark, Lord Eustace. Perhaps you might consider returning to your hotel soon. Let me show you what we do back home. Actually, I can't. It's too funny. You'll never guess what happened. The tail lost our ball, so we started looking for it, but then Persimmon found it for us. But he went out the house because Mommy and Daddy were busy, and then some stranger came along. Wait, Haney. Well, Haney, what are you talking about? What stranger? Now Big Sis is going out, no fair. We've made arrangements to go see Duke Alberea, but these two just won't behave. I did expect this would be the case, though. Oh well, I just have to stay home this year, too. Such a shame, too. I was looking forward to finally introducing them to him. When will these two finally learn to behave? I feel bad for Susan, because she's far too mature for her age. She looks very, very young. It doesn't seem like she gets to be a kid. Oh goodness, I almost forgot our gift for the Duke. We procured some good septium from our mines this year, so we decided to bring some along for the Duke. While it doesn't compare to the septium from the established mines, we can't simply show up empty-handed. They do say something is better than nothing, but with nobles, you never know. Arrangements with the Duke have now been made. He said to make our way over during the evening. Certainly, please bear with me a moment. Although more importantly, I believe that you should be getting ready yourselves, Master Hancock. Apologies for all the rushing about. We plan on making our way over to the Duke's residence soon. After all, I must report to him, even if briefly, on the status of the land he's left in my charge. Have you finished cleaning in front of the house, Persimmon? We wouldn't want the Duke to be associated with people who leave their mansion dusty after all. Man, these nobles and keeping up with appearance must be rough. Lord Rufus informed us that you would be staying at the Hotel Esmeralda. Good night, Lord Eustace. These guys are creepy. Nah, I got a weird feeling about these guys right now. Alright, well. We did speak to everyone. Our next destination is here. Well, we gotta speak to this kid, but we'll do it next time. Once we're headed to the... Well, maybe we can... Okay. I thought if we got close, it was gonna make a scene. I'm waiting for my father to return from his business meeting. I did consider sightseeing on my own, but decided against it. I guess I'm a bit of a coward. Alright, with that being said, I think we're gonna call it for Trails of Cold Steel today. I will see you next time for more Trails of Cold Steel. Take care.